Hey there and welcome back to the Mompreneur Show. I'm Sinead Dunn from the Extraordinary Mompreneur Community and founder of the Mompreneur Academy. And this week on the show I'm speaking with Robin Smith, who is an Instagram expert and also a content queen. So Robin shares with us some of her strategies and tips on how she has grown her Instagram and her Facebook group. So let's dive in. Robin, and welcome to the Mompreneur Show. I'm so happy to have you here. Could you just tell us a little bit about yourself and your business and your family?
Hi, yes, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me. I'm actually from New Jersey here in the USA, so you'll hear the accent come out a couple times, I'm sure. I am a proud Army wife. My husband's in the military, and I have a 3-year-old, actually almost 4-year-old son. I've built my business, I've actually been in network marketing since 2007, and I really did everything you could imagine, from like picking up the phone and cold calling. I was those people you hated, but it worked, when I first started out, and then I spammed on Facebook, and, at the time it worked, and then it stopped working, so I was constantly evolving, and really, I found a love with Instagram. And that's kind of what I went into, and I just started teaching my own team how to build with Instagram. And then somebody said to me, why don't you teach more people? So what I started doing was I actually created a Facebook group so that I could share all my Instagram tips with. So my business went from just strictly network marketing to now I do network marketing, affiliate marketing, and I do Instagram coaching all in one. So I keep busy.
Yes. Very busy. This is the reason, I suppose, why I wanted to get you on the call is because of you have been having a massive success with your Facebook group. So could you give us a few tips on how you have done this?
Yeah, really the biggest thing is being active. And that's one thing I can tell people, if you're in a group and you post once a day, you're probably not going to get the response you want. You have to show up every day, multiple times a day. And then the other tip is actually engagement. Engagement is huge on Facebook. We all know that. You need people commenting and everything like that. And the cool thing about groups is if they comment, whether it's a like or even a comment is even better, they'll see more of your posts, which means what will happen is they'll comment more. So they'll be seeing even more of their posts. So you want to make sure you're always asking questions. So whatever you put up, a lot of times I'll tell people, even a dumb question like, what's your favorite ice cream? People love to answer that, or what's your eye color? People love to answer that. So I'll be putting, questions like that up to keep them engaged throughout the day. And then whenever I give some value, I always ask, do you have any questions? So again, they'll write a question on the bottom. Or did you find this helpful? Yes or no, So that way they're always commenting so they always see even more. So they're the two biggest things, show up and then really keep them engaged, which also you're showing up as well. So they kind of go hand in hand. But that's really the biggest, thing I can give you.
And have you had like a strategy plan behind actually building your group as well?
Not when I started, actually. When I just started initially, I just really wanted to get my information out there, and I figured the group would be the easiest way of doing it at the time without having to create a course or anything like that, because I was kind of learning as it was going, So, but since then, I've kind of evolved into a strategy where every day I give some sort of training, every day I do 2 questions, and every day I have like some sort of inspirational post. So 4 posts, minimal every day, in the group, and I schedule everything ahead. Okay. I am one of those people. I'm a huge scheduler, and I am, a firm believer in scheduling. If I'm posting that morning, there's a problem. Let's put it that way. And I use Hootsuite, which for the pro version is awesome because you can actually bulk upload everything. So for example, like my questions, I just made a list of 100 questions and I just upload them all. That way you're not individually posting them. So for then the next 100 days, my questions are already set to go, So it kind of helps that way. Hootsuite is amazing for staying consistent with there. The other tip you actually really need is you need a way to build your group. And everybody kind of has their own way. I do it from Instagram, which makes sense. I'm teaching Instagram, so obviously I'm going to target the people on Instagram. But one of the best ways I've talked to people is actually going into other Facebook groups where your client or customer would be and engaging with them, and then say, hey, look, I have a group that does blah, 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 blah. Would you like to come check it out? And people build their groups that way too. So you kind of need a feeder method as well to feed your group every day.
Yeah. So you, I mean, I'm in your group as well. It's an amazing group. Yeah, but you're always giving like great value. So like, this is, I know for myself as well, and a lot of other moms, like, how do you come up with such creative content that you give? Because yes.
Really, it's learning myself. Whatever I learn, if I take a webinar on Instagram, I take a bunch of notes and I turn them into trainings. And that's what I do. So I'm constantly, signing up for other webinars that other people are doing, trying things out, And then the cool thing about Instagram is it's constantly changing. So if you're in a niche that changes all the time, you always have new stuff. For example, just recently, we can now add multiple pictures. So everybody, I must have had like 10 questions that day, well, how do I do it? How do I do it? So I was like, make a quick, easy training, and there was content for the next day,
Yeah, that's a great idea. So how do you then juggle your family life along with your busy schedule?
Well, before having my son, who's actually coming in right now, you may see him. There we go, lovely. Let's just move him out of the way. I gave him food, and he has dirty hands. So there we go. This is how you judge it. Is you bring him on in, right? Yeah. Shh. Okay, you have to be quiet. And then give him I'm so sorry about this. We're gonna go for a little walk real quick. This is why. Another reason why we're in the kitchen doing this, actually.
I love this. This is just perfect.
This is called real life,
Exactly.
So basically, what I do is I actually work around him for the most part. As you can really see, is that's what I do. I got up earlier. I wake up at 5. And he's yelling at me now. You don't want this? These? Oh my God. I get up at 5, so anything, for example, that really involves, 100% of my attention, I do for the first hour before he even gets up. And that way I can devote, so I don't have this happen, where I'm in the middle of, trying to do a video or something and having, him talk to me in the middle, So I get up at 5, and I actually work from 5 to 6 before my family gets up. And that's really when I create most of my content. As I said, I'm very scheduled. So, for example, on Monday, I do like inspirational posts. That's what I do for a full hour. I just boom, 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 okay, Shane, keep creating the posts. On Tuesday, I do like Instagram tips. And then on Wednesday, I actually do content for my group, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then I sleep in on Saturday and Sunday till 6 a.m., which, it's not really sleeping in for most people. But for me, an extra hour makes a big difference, So I work for that hour, and then I work when he's down for his nap. I'm lucky. He still does take a 2-hour nap. So I do have pretty much 3 hours a day of straight work time. And then I fill in, the cool thing about Instagram is obviously it's on your phone, so you can carry it with you. He'll be, at the play group or something like that, and I can pop on my phone and, respond to a couple people that way. So you kind of just have to, I would say, make a schedule that works for you, because what works for me, I have other people that they tell me they stay up from, they put their kid to bed at 7 and they stay up till midnight. That wouldn't work for me. I'm an early bird, not a night owl, kind of thing. So, but that works for them. So really just kind of, see if you can get into some sort of routine schedule. And then the other thing is to make a list of what you need to do daily. I know even myself, something I actually struggle with is I would rather make inspirational posts all day long. I think that's wonderful. It's so much fun and everything like that. But that's not going to make me the money, So I actually have to be getting on the phone with people, talking to people, engaging with people that way, doing webinars, doing, different interviews and stuff like that, because that's where, that comes in as well.
Yeah, you don't have any outward help. You do this all by yourself? Do you have
I do all by myself, yes. Nope, I don't outsource anything other than, like I said, using the tools like Hootsuite and Instagram. I have some automation tools that does help me that way. But no, it's just me.
You are very very strategic with your time, because you only have 3 hours a day and you get that amount of work done. Oh my God, amen to you.
I usually, if people do see, they're like, you sign off Instagram or Facebook. Yes, don't even let those distractions happen. Just 100% focused. Yeah.
What would be one, say, success tip that you could share with mothers that are just starting out, say, in business? Something that you've kind of learned along the way that if you're starting out that you do in your business?
You have to tell your story. I am, you may not believe this, I'm horribly shy in real life. Okay. Horribly. Like I'm a true introvert, which is one of the reasons why I love working from home. But face to face, I'm very shy. And it was something I really had to get over myself. I wish somebody would have told me that ahead of time, that whatever your story is, you will find people that will relate to you. Whatever it is. Don't try to be somebody you're not, because I tried it and it doesn't work. You will be caught, basically. You know what I mean? So be who you are. Somebody needs to hear what you have to say. It doesn't matter. I mean, you could have the kid, hanging on your side, your hair messed up or whatever. If you relate to somebody, they're going to not even care about that kind of stuff. They're not going to care if you stutter. They're not going to care if you're, dressed in a t-shirt, or something like that, You will relate to those kind of people, and as mothers, we do 20,000 things all day long. Sometimes, you're lucky if you get a shower, you know what I mean? Like, it's just the way it is, So, one of my good friends, actually, she used to go to her mother-in-law's house to do videos because it was a beautiful house, so she would take all these nice pictures in the beautiful living room and everything, because she said her house had toys all over the place and, was messed up and everything. And somebody actually said to her, that's not your house, and put it on Facebook. So all the people that she was, kind of fooling or thought she was ended up finding out. So she said, actually afterwards, she said all the people she had been talking to, they were like, we thought you were too perfect. So be who you are, because you'll attract people that are like you.
Yeah, so true. So you having real transparency as well in your business, and been through something. Yeah, because I know I've had people that I've followed as well, and I've stumbled across that they weren't been true, or where you don't want to then follow them along as well because of that. Yes, truth, transparency is important. So I won't keep you long because I know your son is there. So what is one, say, thing that is lighting you up right now in your business and in your life?
Business. I actually I never created an Instagram course, okay? I've had tons and tons of people ask me for a course. So I did a little mini one, and I'm actually, on April 1st, going to be releasing a Instagram membership course at a, no-brainer, cheap price. And it'll be a monthly thing. And what I'm going to do is I figured everything that I give in my group, I'm going to put in an organized fashion so people can go through it, a step-by-step course. And then as Instagram changes, I can constantly be adding it up. So this is my focus for this month, to get this going and ready and everything. And I'm so excited to bring it out to everybody because I've had tons of people tell me they love my trainings. And now it's going to be in a nice organized fashion. And then what I'm going to do is I'm also going to do a Facebook group as well, specifically just for these people, which will get a little extra of my loving and everything like that. So if they have any questions, they'll get a little coaching as well with it. So that's really it. Yeah, for as far as business. Now, personal, we're going to Disney World soon, so that's really what I'm excited about. Yes.
Robin, thank you so much for being on the show. Can you tell us where we will find you hanging out?
Yes, well, you can find me on Instagram at Robin Smith 2007. So definitely look me up on there. And then my blog is marketyourbusinessblog.com. So if you go to those two, you'll find me, and you'll have links to my group in both of those. So I look forward to seeing you.
The links down below as well, so people know where to find you. Thank you again for sharing your great ideas with us, as always.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Bye. As a thank you for watching my video, I have a free gift for you. I know when I first started out in business, I struggled to come up with content. So my gift to you is Content is Queen Blueprint from inside Mompreneur Academy. And this is going to show you ways that you can come up with content ideas so that you can show up to be the expert that you really are for your business. And 2, it is a sneak peek of what is inside Mompreneur Academy and just how the Academy can help you build a successful business, a successful life, and a successful family. So what you need to go do now is click this button now. That's going to take you to a page. You are going to put in your email. This lets me know who you are and that you are interested in building a business and raising a healthy, happy family. And I can send you more valuable content. Then I'm going to send you over to our registration page. Here you will create your account. It will only take you about 10 seconds. That's going to create you an account on my membership hub. This is where I house all my free trainings, and this is where you will get access to all your trainings. So I look forward to meeting you inside your inbox, where I will show up weekly and give you more value and more content. Bye for now.